9 good reasons to live in the Algarve. Moving to a new country is quite a project, and the choice of destination is an essential part of any expatriation. The Algarve, Portugal's southernmost region, is a favorite among expats in search of sunshine and joie de vivre. Renowned for its beaches, culture, exceptional weather, and people, the Algarve is a rich and varied region, and one that could well suit the future expat in you. Whether you're looking for a serene retirement or to become a digital nomad, the Algarve has nothing to envy other regions. To help and motivate you in your project, I'm Lisbob, the expat's assistant, and I'm unveiling 9 good reasons to move to the Algarve in Portugal. Before getting started, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and download the free Lisbob application to receive the latest videos and exclusive news. Ready? So let's go. Gastronomy. Food in the Algarve is renowned for many reasons, such as the climate and its geographical position, which are conducive to a rich and varied Mediterranean cuisine, or the influence of different cultures. Fish and seafood dishes are ubiquitous, and fresh produce is used in most restaurants. You can also discover the many local markets throughout the region and enjoy the various wines and sweets the Algarve has to offer. Living in the Algarve means you'll never be bored when it comes to eating. Activities. The Algarve is one of Portugal's most popular tourist regions and offers a wide range of activities. If you're more the relaxation type, you can take advantage of the region's many spas and relaxation circuits. Golf enthusiasts will also be delighted, with no fewer than 25 courses and several international competitions. But the region also offers more intense activities, such as skydiving, driving on the Portimao Formula One circuit, or kayaking in the Atlantic alongside dolphins. In short, the Algarve is a region on the move, and not just in summer. Weather. The Algarve is renowned for its sunshine. As the country's southernmost region, it enjoys the most sunshine all year round. Winters are very mild and the climate is dry, so you won't feel much cold, except in the higher parts of the region. This weather has influenced the local way of life, inviting more outdoor activities. If you currently live in a rainy region, then you'll be delighted to be able to fill up on vitamin D for most of the year, thanks to the Algarve's exceptional weather. Ocean and nature. Although the Algarve's thermometer can sometimes be very high, you can easily cool off by taking advantage of the Atlantic Ocean's omnipresence. The region boasts over 150 kilometers of coastline, and you'll never be far from a swim. You'll benefit from all the beneficial effects of the sea on your health and morale. The region's beaches are often surrounded by cliffs, offering magnificent landscapes to contemplate during your swims. Some of the beaches are very popular, but there are also many that are not frequented by tourists. Let me remind you that the first and most important step to take before moving to Portugal is to obtain your NIF, your tax identification number. Without it, it's impossible to work, find accommodation, or open a bank account. I can do this for you remotely and in just a few clicks. Go to the services section of my website. Infrastructure. The Algarve has taken full advantage of Portugal's development in recent decades, and the region boasts a modern, high-quality infrastructure. In terms of transport, a train line runs through the entire region, linking Faro to the capital, Lisbon. There are also freeways running all the way to Spain, and an international airport providing access to a wide range of destinations. But the Algarve also boasts a number of high-quality healthcare facilities. Hospitals and clinics are spread throughout the region, and it's easy to find a professional who speaks your language. When it comes to something as important as health, that's no mean feat. Community. The Algarve is no newcomer to the expat scene. Between those discovering the region and the old hands, there are many foreigners who have let themselves be charmed by the Algarve's assets. In this age of telecommuting and entrepreneurship, there's a large community of digital nomads, enjoying the sunshine and idyllic surroundings. The region also attracts a large number of retirees, providing an opportunity to make friends and integrate. Social integration is an essential part of any expatriation, and by moving to the Algarve, you can be sure you won't be alone. safety. This is one of the most important criteria when choosing a country for expatriation, the feeling of security. And on this point, it's fair to say that Portugal and the Algarve are among the world's best when it comes to living together in safety. In fact, the country is often cited in rankings of countries where it's good to live in terms of safety. Any expatriate in Portugal will tell you it's rare to see a mugging, and even rarer to be mugged. Women can walk down the street without a care in the world, and muggings are rare. Of course, there are fools out there, and you have to be careful as you would be anywhere else. But Portugal is a great place to live, and dangerous places are less common than in other countries. If you're looking for a quiet, soothing spot, the Algarve is the place for you. Cost of living. The cost of living in the Algarve is lower compared to other European countries, especially when it comes to food and services. It's possible to get a full menu for less than 10 euros in a good restaurant. And fruit and vegetables are cheap, for example. One of the advantages is that the country's economy allows both a relatively low cost of living and access to functional public services. However, I have to be honest, property prices have risen sharply in recent years, and housing in the Algarve is not as cheap as it used to be, and sometimes more expensive than in some major European cities. Nevertheless, this rise in prices has also led to the renovation of the housing stock and an improvement in the quality of available accommodation. You can also fill in our property search form, and our partners will do their utmost to find the property of your dreams in the Algarve. Its cities. Our 9 good reasons for moving to the Algarve could have been a list of 9 Portuguese cities. The region is vast, and each major town has its own identity. Silves, on the shores of the Atlantic Ocean, the last lighthouse before the New World. Portimao with its Formula One circuit. Silves, an ancient medieval town with a magnificent castle. Not forgetting Albufeira, Lagos, Lul, and of course, Faro, capital and jewel of the Algarve region. I've given you my 9 good reasons for moving to Portugal's Algarve. And there are, of course, others, such as the joie de vivre of its people, its proximity to Spain and its 1,000-year-old history, but it would be difficult to cover them all in the single video, and everyone needs to discover their own good reasons for moving to the Algarve. To find out more, you can consult our library in English. There is necessarily a book for your project. And go to my lisbob.net website to discover my services and tools and make your move a successful project. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to receive my exclusive new videos, and leave your questions and comments in the section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please feel free to like it and share it with your loved ones, and in the meantime, see you soon.